Hi, week 4 lesson plans for our preschool kids. We have our first station. You can do straddle forward roll or regular forward roll. However many mats you have will dictate that. Our handstands. We are now doing handstands and paying attention to where we are looking. So we are looking at the target. That way their head is in for a better body position. And then we can always throw in a candlestick because those are helpful. It's helpful to go backwards anytime you can. I left a hopscotch in. And now we have donkey kicks or your actual handstands. So down the colored mat, donkey kicks or handstands. And we have our backward roll. So really the only thing we're focusing on new is handstands on our main floor circuit. So when you're doing your warm-ups, I do suggest doing bent arms versus straight arms. So like just, let me see if I can do this real quick. I will do push-ups and I'll tell the kids bent arms, straight arms, bent arms, straight arms. That way they get the concept of the difference because we want straight arms on all of our handstands. Now, concerning these bent arms, I put in a bridge on the little circuit. Now, our general rule is under 4 does not do a bridge, so I will also demonstrate that because what I'm going to want to do instead is something called 4 mountains, which would be the beginning position for this bridge. Someone taught me this recently, and I like the concept a lot. So you have the kid lay all the way down on their back. You make 1 mountain, 2 mountains, 3 mountains, 4 mountains. And if they're old enough, then they bridge up into their bridge. If not, all they do is show you their 4 mountains. So that's either bridge or 4 mountains, or if you want to do tabletops, you're welcome to. Then we're starting to kick around because next week's going to be more of a cartwheel week, but again, focus on just getting their arms straight. I don't care what the cartwheel looks like yet because we're not focusing on it yet. So across the beam today, I wanted to do some jumps. So we can always do our tippy toes forward on pink, if they can do that, and then jump over the items on the green to our usual ta-da. So those are the first 2 stations. Next, we have just getting our knees up on our run. So we're just doing like high knees over those. Again, we have our lily pads where they can wait and make sure no one's in front of them. They can do hands on, knees on, hands on, feet on, whatever we're doing to jump on that frog, go over the vault, come on down. I have them going through the tunnel to a knee scale because they're already on their hands and knees. So that should fix any problems you've ever had there. And then we have our bigger vault. Same thing, hands on, knees on, hands on, feet on. I did straddle ons with my kids last week for straddle weeks. They can always forward roll or do handstand flatbacks if we're at that stage of the game. I'm going to do a whole tutorial on trampoline soon because I know I've seen some things that I would like to fix. So I've got a couple new tricks for that. So we'll get to that in another video. This station is not going to be my main station, but if you need it, I was going to do, I had to think about this, on tippy toes, sideways across this beam. This is really just your pullover station, even though I'm not focusing on pullovers this week. It's always there because it's against the wall, so you can't do much else with it. VC, I was going to actually have them jump across the black trampoline, come across the blue, and either straddle forward roll or log roll down the giant red cheese. I took away the 2 beams and made it 1 beam. I was hoping for tippy toes backwards, but I may be pushing it. It depends on the kids. So that was what I was doing there. So over here, I was going to do more glides like we did last week, but I was just going to change it up a bit. We were going to add a tower for them to kick over. So grab 3 or 4 blocks, have them set it up, have them glide out, and try to kick that top block. You can find one that has a cool picture on it and get them to get their toes up, depending on how old they are. Actually, I kind of like the middle block. Probably height-wise, that might be a good one to swing the toes out. We've always got basketball. P-bars, same thing, always straight arms is what we're focused on there. If I have more boys in the class, I focus more on the P-bars than with my girls, but my main focus is the straight arms. Here, I was hoping to do candlestick upside down, holding on tight. And here, I wanted to do our jump to front support forward roll. So forward roll is the name of the game on bars, wherever you can do it. Beam, anything we've done so far for high, medium, low. I put a tunnel to get them back to the green beginning. Because I had so many beams elsewhere, I wasn't utterly focused on that. And then for either trampoline or tumble track, depending on what time of day you're teaching, I was going to do straight jumps, tuck jumps, straddle jumps, or open close, depending on how old the kids are. Jump full turns was the skill this week that I was doing, trying to keep the straight body, arms up, jump, spin around. Seat drops always to feet. I was also starting my seat doggies with my kids, and for those who are returning, seat doggy rolls. So this week, because I've done all those already, I was going to add my seat doggy donkey kicks since it's handstand week. So straight arm week, handstand week, jump turnaround week, all those fun things are what we're doing. Thanks.